Hello everyone in YouTube land, we love Rosa back here as always. Alright, this is going to be a really quick video. The Switch is a year old. Yeah, 1 year anniversary of the Switch. It's been out for a year. Beautiful Switch, I love my Switch. I love it, I love the sleek design, I love holding on to it. I just love digging around. Even when I'm not even playing games, I just love messing around with it, digging around with it. Is that even a word? I don't even know. But I just love messing around with it and going through the news and the eShop and all that. Yeah, it's been out for a year, and yeah, my God, I can't believe it. Around this time last year, this time and this day a year ago, I was waiting for midnight to go to GameStop to get my Switch. I'm sure you were too, or at Best Buy or wherever. I don't know. I think they were doing midnight launches. But anyways, yeah. As I'm doing this video right now, it's 11 o'clock on the 2nd. So yeah, I was gonna wait to do this video on the 3rd just to be more whatever. I don't know. But why not? Why not just get it out now? But as I'm recording this video, if you're watching this, it's probably tomorrow or whatever. So yeah, anyways, it's the future. So you get what I'm saying. But as I'm doing this video, it's 11 o'clock. So around this time and day a year ago, I was waiting for midnight to get my Switch. And yeah, it's been an awesome year. You know, awesome first year. It really has. Where do I start? I'm going to talk about the games that were coming out, that came out in 2017. It's like a year in review of the Switch. The system itself, I don't need to talk too much about the system. You know, I love it. I love the design. I know Nintendo said that they're not planning on revisions, you know, new models for the Switch. Who knows? I really don't believe that. They could, but I really, honestly, if I'm being realistic about it, some crap in my Joy-Con. But yeah, like, I don't expect them to do a revision. I really don't. I like everything the way it is. I really do. I like where the game card is, game slot, the volume button, the power button. You can't make it bigger. How are you gonna make it bigger? You're gonna have to make bigger Joy-Cons. That's not gonna happen. This is ridiculous. And you can't make the screen brighter. It's already bright. Turn up the brightness. I can't see them doing it. Probably they'll do it like a low-cost version of it later down the line, like the end of the life cycle, probably, like they do with all their systems. They might take something out of it. I don't know. I really don't know. They might improve something with it. They can improve the kickstand or do something with it. I don't know. I like the way it is. I think it's sleek. I like the Joy-Cons. Everything's great. So I think, but overall, I think it was a great year for Nintendo. You know, March of last year to March of now. It's been an awesome year. But I don't think 2017 on the game front was as great as people made it out to be. I think the launch obviously wasn't that, the launch wasn't that great. It came with Zelda. Zelda's obviously on Wii U, you know. I think Bomberman was on it. I don't know, there's a few other games, whatever, Snipper Clippers or whatever. I just don't, it wasn't that great when you look at the whole year. And it's probably a taste thing. It probably is. And I tried a couple of games, you know, I tried ARMS. ARMS is probably the most disappointing game from Nintendo. Especially for like a new IP or whatever, you're just like, this is not that great. It's uninspired, it's boring, no content, and it's $60, so it's just ridiculous. And ports too, like Pokemon Tournament, just like, this is just dumb. Why are you porting this over to the Switch? It doesn't need that at all. Again, $60 for these games, it's just not worth it. No content at all in these games. But I still want to pick up Mario+Rabbids. I know a lot of people were praising that game last year, and it's just like, I'm not a big fan of the Rabbids characters, but I'll probably end up picking it up soon. I probably will. We'll see. I don't think that game will get a price drop any soon. So, and obviously the Switch got a couple of third-party games like Doom, which I still need to pick up. Right now I only have Zelda, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Splatoon 2, and Mario Odyssey, and they're all physical. So, yeah, I think 2017 was a really good year in terms of like the Switch sales and the demand, and people actually talking about Nintendo. That's the whole thing. That's what the first year of the Switch. That's what it was all about. You know, people actually talking about Nintendo again. People like Nintendo's in the limelight again, unlike with the Wii U. And when you compare the 4.5, 5 years of the Wii U to the first year of the Switch, of course 2017 is a way better year. Even though there's a lot of great games coming out, you know, on Wii U and whatever, but in terms of sales and no one talking about Nintendo and just like, yeah, I can see where people are coming from. But on the games front, I just don't think it was as great as people were making it out to be. Because it was just tons of shovelware on the Switch, like with indie games and just people commenting and listing. Look at all these fucking 2015 games coming out on the Switch this week or this month. Look at all these games were getting announced, and people were just naming all these games. It's like, of course some are great, yes, but not all of them are great, okay? Not all of them are great. It's all shovelware. It's all like flash animation type games, mobile games. Games getting ported to mobile to Switch. I remember there was some racing game or racing simulator game that was a iPad game or whatever. I think you know what I'm talking about. I don't know. Something, what was it called again? I don't remember what it was called. Was it Unlimited something? I don't even remember what the fuck it was called. I'm trying to remember. Some racing game or whatever. It was an iPad game, and it's just like, this is junk. And that's a lot of games on there. It's just like Nintendo. I know this is supposed to be a positivity video celebrating the first year of the Switch. I just have some gripes, alright? I just have some gripes with the eShop and the way things have been going. And also the whole like game cards thing, like being really expensive and them charging a little bit more for some stuff, you know. But they need to fix the eShop. They need to have some quality control in the eShop. They can't just sit and they can't just have these indie developers make these games for Switch. And we know they're not quality. Alright? We know they're not quality games. Like I said, most of them are just mobile games. And people on Nintendo fan sites and IGN and mainstream gaming sites are just praising these games into high heaven, like some of them. Not all of them, but they're praising all of them just because they're indie. Just because they're indie, they're great. You know what I mean? Like, they're just automatically great because they're indie and they're whatever. It's like they're visual novel type games or whatever. And, you know, it could be a taste thing. It could be a taste thing with me. I don't know. I'm not interested in some of these games, these pixel art games. All these games look the same. So they need to fix that. Hopefully they could do some quality control from 2018 and here on out. You know what I mean? In the future. Have some quality control with the eShop. They have to. And we'll have to wait and see. So, I don't know. But overall, awesome year. I'm not going to deny that at all. It's been awesome. It's great. Nintendo has some attention from the mainstream and people that have never played games for a long fucking time and getting kids into games. But this is their first Nintendo system. It's great. If the Switch is your first Nintendo system and you're watching this, awesome. That's great. So, and you're playing Mario Kart and Zelda and all these great games, Mario Odyssey and Splatoon and whatever else, you know. But some quality control with some of that stuff, you know, in the eShop. But overall, it's been a great year. I can't wait to see what the second year has to bring for the Switch, and I can't wait to. You know, I know we're not going to be getting Prime 4 or Pokemon or whatever this year. So we'll have to wait and see. So comment down below what has your experience been with the Switch in its first year. Did you get it at launch? What games are you playing? What games are you excited for? And all that stuff. So peace out. More random videos coming soon. Later. Bye.